wild accusations that it was us, Christiani, caused the fires here in Rome. Just another of his mad ravings, and an excuse to be rid of us. But if he thinks he can stop what has been started, what has come alive in the minds and hearts of so many men and women throughout the empire, he's badly mistaken. Of that I have no doubt. Anyway, while we remain locked up in this prison, awaiting that viper's vengeance, I'll fulfill the promise I made to you earlier and tell you my story and all that I know about the Master and the Essenes. I have to admit, though, I never thought it even remotely possible, when performing in Marcellus's theater here in Rome many years ago, that one day I would end up being a prisoner of conscience in this city, locked up in a foul-smelling, rat-infested dungeon, and beneath the very buildings on which I oftentimes ate, drank, laughed, and loved, and thought the world mine own. Yes, well, that seems like a whole lifetime ago now. This water is putrid, likely poison. Nobody should drink from the water vat. Guard, I know you can hear me. We need fresh water in here. If we don't get fresh water soon, there may be a few less of us for Nero's sport. Now that may not be good for you and the other guards. Please do me a favor, my friend. Please go tell the commander of this place that Demetrius, the Greek actor once well known here in Rome, is requesting some fresh water. Surely that's not too much to ask. Where was I? Oh, yes. It all began for me, some 30 years ago now, right here. What was then noble Rome, to which I had come as one of Athens' eager young talents, seeking recognition and renown. You see, Greek theater was most popular here then. Yes, the playwrights Sophocles, Euripides, Aristophanes, and others. They had quite the following here. Their stories of the gods, their tales of human folly, filled the theaters of Rome, to which I came full of ambitious hope of finding fame and fortune with my actor's art. Well, you may laugh, my friend, but in time, I won the Roman crowd's acclaim, oh yes, especially performing in Sophocles' tragic drama of the king. Seated tier on tier, Romans in their thousands quietly watched and listened as the tragedy of Oedipus was acted out. Now there was a play that moved even the most callous Roman in the crowd. And this city rewarded me as well it could with privilege, pleasure of a life. I was given the freedom to follow my own star, which year after year ascended higher in the firmament. Foolishly, I thought it would never fall. Fall it did. You see, theater here became a sorry spectacle of brutality, debauchery, crass display of Roman military might. Anybody who objected to the use of the theater for this populist pulp was got rid of. Others, including myself, went underground, surviving by our wits. Not pleasant, I can tell you. Well, finally, I could stand it no longer. So, with a few others of the tribe, I sailed for eastern shores, where we had heard that the actors, the poets, the playwrights' arts still had a following. In Egypt's renowned city of Alexandria, oh, what a place that was. We heard that a former Jewish king called Herod had built himself a splendid city somewhere on the Cimmerian coast, and that a theater, just as fine as any seen here in Rome, stood almost unused alongside its walls. So as soon as we could arrange the passage, we set sail for this. Caesarea. in the Palestinian land. Oh, what a magnificent sight that city was as we approached it in our ships. Marble buildings glistening in the late afternoon sun, the sparkling white columns rising majestically above the blue blanket of the sea. The magnificent man-made harbor was filled with ships of every shape and size. And once on shore, I could see that the city streets teemed with travelers and traders from many lands. Demetrius, I said to myself, this here is a place where a man of your profession might do well.